Okay, this is probably should be on now. Hi, me again. I am on my front porch, so you might hear neighbors. And then I wonder if this is echoing. Anyway, I just came to say hi. And then I've decided this is kind of like a journal for me. I don't know. I figure, I don't know, trying to live out loud, I guess. But I wanted to come on and share about, I guess, a realization I had today, this morning, or this afternoon. I don't know, sometime today. But I was reflecting and talking to a friend, and I realized that, again, we were talking about faith and how, like, I'm so thankful that I have to completely, fully rely on God for this moment in my life. I mean, always, but like, this is the first time where I literally, like, legitimately, I was gonna say literally, change it to legitimately. I legitimately, like, have no control. I mean, I have control of my own actions, what I can do, what I will do. But there's just certain things that, like, you know, if God said it, he's going to do it. The reason why I was thankful that I had to be fully, like, reliant on God is when I was working it through and, like, talking about it, my throat, so rude. I realized that previously I would have already taken things into my own hands. I would have tried to force something to occur, try to have push and open doors or make things happen. And I realized that I'm just so thankful that I really can't do that. That I have to be fully reliant and dependent upon God for his timing. And I realized that, like, anytime I've ever done that, where I forced my own way, where I was like, well, God said this, so this is what it's going to be. How did I know God said it? You know, we can go into that, but it's like there were things that were shown that looked like that was going to be the path. And so I was like, okay, I see the path. And there have been more than once where it's like I realized we have free will. Well, not realized again and again that we have free will and that we as humans, you know, take a part in it. But then that also too, that like his timing is perfect and God's timing is perfect. And like anytime I've ever forced anything, that I forced a door, that I was like, okay, I'm going to make this happen, it only made it end. Nothing ever came of it, or the door closed, or so it's like I was telling my friend that, like, I don't want to force the door. Like, I actually don't want any part of it. I don't want to make something happen, because when I do it, it brings death and it ends, and I don't want it. Not death literally, but death as in like the ending, closing of something, and I don't want that. So I would rather be patient and just wait for God's timing, wait for him to finish everything and tie it all in a knot and give me the gift. Because, I mean, he's good, and, you know, learning to communicate and to say, like, hey, this is what I value, this is what I want. And so that was all. And as I always say, I hope it made sense. But I brought back the questions that I had printed off before. And I'm going to tell my friend, I didn't look at this list. Like, I know the list, right? Because yes, I did select all the questions. Like, I'd be willing to answer that question. But I don't legitimately, there was like over 20 questions on there. And I just cut them. And when I was cutting them the other day and I was rushing, I almost cut my finger. So that all to say is I actually now really don't remember the questions that were on there. So, and I'm shaking it up. And I have a bag to put my trash in. Okay. things that don't matter, but I'm saying them. Okay, next one, or first question. Oh, would you rather live in a world without music or movies? It had to be movies. I listen to music every single day. Every day. All day. Music is in my brain. There's sometimes I wake up with songs on my mind that I haven't heard in forever, so it would have to be movies. Okay, let me put it in this baggie so they don't go blowing away. Next one, shaking it up. Oh, okay. If you could say one thing to the entire world right now, what would you say? I would say, you are loved. You are loved. Just as you are. Now, and this is a good thing. Like, I say that and people are like, oh, anytime anybody has truly loved me, just for me, that in itself brings about change. But that change was on my own and my decision, right? But that love freed me to change and evolve. So I go back to what I would say is, you are loved as you are. So, next question. Should I not look? Shake it. Okay. Well, what's the most recent movie you've seen, both at home and in theaters? Would you recommend them? In theaters, I saw Dune 2, because I've read the book, the first one, only the first one. Would I recommend them? I don't know if I'd recommend Dune 2. The first one was really good. I'm a little disappointed how it dropped. Like, I thought that it was going to be done with, like done, and it wasn't. There's going to be a third one. So that at home movie, I think it's Trolls 4. And yes, I would recommend it. I like it. I like what they do. Okay. If you were If you were a cocktail, which one would you be? There is a cocktail. Would that be it? I had one. I'm going to stick with it. It's a Rye Knot. And it is with rye whiskey and lemon juice and honey. Simple syrup. A honey simple syrup. It's really, really yummy if you're of drinking age. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it tastes really, really good. It's like sour, sweet, or tangy. Is that the better word? I don't know. That's what it'd be. Rye Knot. Rye whiskey, honey, lemon. Okay, next one. What was your favorite movie as a kid and why? I can't speak. What was your favorite movie and what was your favorite movie as a kid and why? Oh, and why? Ugh, okay. I've said this more than once. I don't have favorites of anything. What did I watch on repeat? Okay, so, it would probably be, well, I had two. Okay, so the movie Dirty Dancing. I was 10 years old. I don't know. My my stepdad at the time, anyway, there was a relative that let us watch Dirty Dancing with her. Me and my sister, and we watch it all the time. And then we would reenact the scenes. Now, I guess I said I didn't imagine anything the other day. I guess that's technically imagining, or is that reenacting? Anyway, Point being is not the Dirty Dancing, but we would reenact the part where she's running to Patrick Swayze's character. What was it? Johnny and Baby. Okay. Gosh, my memory. Anyway, and so my sister would run and I would pretend like I was gonna lift her, and then we'd copy the mirror scene where like he's teaching her how to salsa or ballroom dance. Yeah, we would reenact that a lot. I watched that on repeat along with Home Alone since I was a kid. And A League of Their Own. A League of Their Own is a movie about a female baseball team who end up winning the World Series, because it was during a war here in the United States, and so women ended up playing baseball to help give entertainment. So it was like that baseball team, and I was obsessed with it. I loved it. I don't even know why. I was like, I really truly watched that over and over again. And I loved the characters. I loved the dynamic, all of it. So those two. All right. Sorry, that car was kind of loud, seeing if it was coming this way. Alrighty, next question. Would you rather live without heat and AC, air conditioning, or live without social media? Ha, how funny as I'm doing this. But I could actually live without social media. Good. I'm only on it because I like communicating with people. But otherwise, could live without it. All right. Next question. Would you rather have a photographic memory or a perfect pitch? Would I rather have a photographic memory or a perfect pitch? So I'm gonna take off my, ooh, no, don't do that. Okay, just kidding. Let's see here. Photographic memory or a perfect pitch. So my memory is kind of weird. I can remember everything that someone's ever said to me. Yeah. Or like details about someone's life that they've said to me. Or a perfect pitch. I guess perfect pitch, because I think there's some things you just need to forget and move on from. So I would not like to have a photographic memory based off of like the things that I wish I could forget about what people have said to me. But then when they come back in my mind, I pray for them. So I don't know. Okay, today's purpose. I'm going to finish these questions and then I'm going to say bye. Okay, the purpose was to come and share that I would rather be hands-off than be hands-on in the gifts that God's giving me. Okay. Alrighty. Next question. Would you rather live in the future or the past? Some of these I'm gonna apologize if they are redundant or repetitive. Again, I did not edit them. I just cut them all up. Okay. Would you rather live in the future or the past? The future. The past is a past for a reason. Also, I feel like I'd fare better in the future than in the past. Okay. Which celebrity do you get mistaken for? Why did I put that in there? Okay. I don't get mistaken for celebrity now. Back in the day, a long time ago, when American Idol was first on, there was a contestant. I don't even know how far she went. Her name was Nicole, and I would get mistaken for her. It'd be like the second season. It was like an early on. Maybe she was on the first season. I have no idea, but I would get mistaken for her. I used to straighten my hair a lot more. She has straight hair. I don't anymore. Okay, next question. Tell an embarrassing story about yourself. There's a ton of embarrassing stories. Which ones I want to share? one right now that I just felt embarrassed about. Anyway, okay. My first day, the school I graduated from, the first day there. So I went there. Did I go my sophomore year? I had to have. It was like I went the second portion of my sophomore year in high school, I think. Or I started my junior year. Point being, first day. Okay, brand new school, brand new people, brand new area. Walking in, and I slip and fall face forward, and my backpack flies over my head. And I get up and I'm like, it's okay, I'm all right. Clearly no one noticed or cared, but I made a joke trying to deflect it, the feeling of embarrassment. Also at that same high school, again, nobody saw. And I'm surprised I didn't get really hurt. So like the school had like a bunch of stairs. And so anyway, I like legitimately fell from top to bottom, and there was at least 16 stairs. It hurt really bad. Nobody was around. Again, I said, it's okay, I'm all right when I got stood up. Yeah. There you go. No. Okay, there's only 2 more after this one. Do you collect anything? I collect, collect cards or notes that people have written me. So like if someone gives me a card and they write a note in it, I will keep it. Or yeah, those are the things I collect. I don't collect anything else. There's some things that like I've gotten that I'm like, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with, because I really am not a person who keeps things. As soon as something starts taking too much space, I'm like, it's gotta go. I'm sorry. I don't like clutter. I don't like clutter. That is a true story. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Second to last question. Oh, this is so why did I include this? I'm not going to answer it because I guess the answer is no. Okay. No, I'm not moving on. Last question. Okay. What's something interesting about your family history? The bag. Well, I think it's pretty cool. My maternal grandparents, so there's a portion of the Texas-Mexico border that they are from, and it's like they used to go back and forth, without, because that's just the way the culture was at the time. But my maternal grandfather, like that family, like his family were there, like I traced it back to like the 1700s, before it was anything, before it was named anything, before it was claimed, they were there. So yeah, I have a lot of indigenous don't know why I couldn't say that word, blood, I guess. That's not true. I'm mostly Spaniard. And then anyway, that wasn't the question. Moving on. So the interesting family history thing is my maternal grandfather, his family and those roots were there before it was ever claimed or named anything. They were there. Yeah, they had a ranch there and everything. So there's somebody going by. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm self-conscious. just a child. They probably could care less. But I'm kind of weird like that. All right, I'm done. Okay, so what was the point of today's video? I wanted to come and share the realization that I had that I am thankful for how God is doing things. I am thankful for his timing. I want to be hands off. I don't want to control or try to direct anything, because when I do that, it makes doors shut and ends things. And I would never want that to occur. And then, I answered questions. So thanks to whomever may come across this and see this. I appreciate you for taking time to watch it. All right. Love you.